about that time. It's party time from the Cultured Swine on RadioDR.co.za.
Are we alive right now?
Are we alive right now? I always wanted to do that, dog.
I know, dog. Oh my
my
gosh. And today we
favorites.
get to, because we got the man behind the slogan, Are we alive right now?
Betty Zinja. And to be straight, isn't just Mnyama.
We
You
got the
understand?
water.
In the stew.
We got the water in
Now when
the
I get
stew.
slew today, I'm happy. I'm bringing the vibes today because I actually have a nice guest that I can just speak to and learn from. And I genuinely enjoy his fucking music. in
Oh,
Durban.
wait. Do you want to introduce the guest real quick?
I know, it's your show, woman.
Nah. Go ahead. Since you're vibing. You're vibing
I'm
already.
not vibing, but like I'm literally fanboying right now.
Yeah, then fanboy and introduce.
to my favorite artist at Durban. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Lungelo Manzi.
Hey, what it do? What's up, guys? Thank you
Good
very
to have
much
you
for
back.
that. Yeah, because last time I think I bombed
Yes.
another episode. It wasn't even planned.
It was great, though.
Yeah.
Slew,
Yeah.
are we alive right now?
Sithendo.
Hold down, dog.
Angekho Dan.
Yeah.
Dan khona i-artist yami la.
It's
Yikho
because
Dan.
now there's two light-skinned niggas on the show.
Oh my God. Usiphume uyaphi?
Guys, I'm the other light
Stop.
skinned. I'm the other light skinned.
Guys, was the last time I was here like pre-Rona?
Showcase.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes,
That's
it was.
crazy.
And you dropped some bars for us.
Yeah,
Yabona nje,
that was a-
kwakumnandi.
Sikhona
Hlele
office entsha
sofeni.
manje.
Buka manje escape.
Yay.
Dog. Started from the bottom, now we're here, guys.
Hey, legit. Started from the sofa, now we here.
On
Now
the
we-
fourth floor. But we won't tell you the location.
Once you got office keys, you know it's lit now.
Kunekoti, Ntwana. Kunekoti.
Again,
Kunekoti.
no mabala.
Come on, dog. No more no entry.
Lungelo, bruh. How was
Yes.
your launch?
Yeah, bruh. So a nigga had a launch, bro. Like, I think I was telling the people that were there that what was nice about it is that it was the first time people were at an event for Lungelo Manzi. Not like I'm at your event and I'm poaching fans and they're like, oh, we didn't know you. Nah, now it's like opening time and I have to see who's coming. Are people going to show up in Durban for a nigga like me? And they did, bro. Like, it was so dope. Like, we had a good listening session for the first portion. Then we got some great artists to perform. I had like an all-woman lineup. So I had
Zinja.
I had Rhea Black come through, Leah Butler, and MJ Summers. Killed it.
How are they all though?
No, they killed it, man. Like, the energy was so cool. I think a lot of people came up to me afterwards just saying that it was a different vibe. They felt like you could chill, relax, and be free. Yeah.
That's great, man. Michael, you were there, hey.
I was there, dog. Like, and the way I'm such a fanboy, Ulungela had me out there selling fanny packs.
Shit, yeah.
At the gates, I was out here like, hey guys, come through. If you're supporting the boy, it's free entrance, but it's just to support a local artist. Purchase a fanny pack. And
How
make
much
it
was a fanny pack?
fanny
$100
pack
bucks.
is 100
I think
bucks.
I want to. Do you still have them?
I do. If you give me $100, I'll put
I want a
it.
fanny pack.
Yeah.
What
I'm
who do you
marketing
think is
skills.
buying lunch?
Bruh.
Yeah, dog.
This was sponsored by Party Time.
I won't lie, it was like a really dope vibe. Like, I really enjoyed the vibes that you guys catered for that day, and like, it's not something you're used to in Durban.
Yeah.
Durban,
Yeah.
people just want to party,
Yeah.
want to go and sit down, drink, eat, whatever. Like, you never get that live music, per se. Manjulugan was out there with the band, and Celeste was there with the vibes. It was just like a nice session, getting to know like the whole EP, the whole everything. Just
And this
a
was
nice
Black
fucking
Dog
shut
3,
down.
hey.
Yeah, the final one in the trilogy. So
The final one.
Which one's your favorite?
it changes. Because I obviously have my own standard that I try to set for myself, right? And I was trying to beat the first one. Because the first one was like, the energy was just there. I wasn't thinking about anything. It was my first project. So obviously it had a lot of like rawness and like not caring about the rules. But I love the third one because it felt way more accessible for people. Like a lot of the music also was about like coming to terms with the fact that, okay, cool, we're talking about some dark shit in my music, but I've learned to manage it, and that's the whole story I want to give people, that you can start out in a dark place, but you can manage it as you grow up. So I love the celebration of Black Dog 3, where like I've got songs where literally the chorus is what I gotta do for some ass in this bitch.
For some ass in this bitch.
You know? And that's a song people really connected to. But Black Dog 1, me wouldn't have never made that joint. You know what I mean?
But I mean, Black Dog 1 was there with that. I remember the first time I was listening to you, Angsamba no Slew in Matric, I think.
My nigga.
Slew would drive me to school with the siblings and stuff like that. And then one day, I just heard somebody get the true shares of my money.
Shit,
Yo!
Timby
I was
said-
like, what is this, dog? What's going on here?
They said, Fez, you know.
And at that time, like that was like 2016 maybe. Like I wasn't into like local music, and like for me to hear some shit like that, and I see the name, I'm like, Timby Sile, who the fuck is this?
It was my connect time,
This,
food.
dog. Exactly.
It was my connect time. So
I
like,
know.
hey, we were plugged into a lot of artists at that time.
I know, dog.
I missed that, man. I remember that was on at Virginia, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was dope.
So you're growing, bruh. Look at you.
Bruh,
You're
like-
growing and glowing even. You want to do Black
Muffin
Dog.
man.
I just mostly locked down this thing indoors. What did he say?
Say Kalile.
Man.
I'm drunk.
Well, I mean, if he's looking at his
He's
glass.
got two glasses and legit. Suslu's got two glasses in front of him.
It's December. Guys, you don't know this, dog, this week. Fucking brutal.
You've earned these two
My
cups.
nigga. My nigga. Umina no sbong saying that.
Hey, Slu.
So if you had to pick from your Black Dog 3, which was your favorite like song?
Whew. Favorite song changes, but right now it's between Reputation and Matric Dance, because like it's December and I'm in that vibe. I love the fact that I can make happy music, or positive music rather, and those songs just give me a nice feeling. Like,
Let's make you feel good about it.
yeah, my previous two tapes, like I don't really listen to them after, because I'd spent so much time with them that like I'm okay with it, and I normally base what I'm listening to because it's actually just to remember the lyrics if I have to perform.
Sure.
But every time I'm bumping like Black Dog 3, those are my two go-to
Now you
joints.
vibing to your own shit.
Yeah, like really vibing. I don't have to be like up at 2 a.m. in my fields and like listening to my shit, which is what I used to do before. Now I have like 6 p.m. music or 8 p.m. music, you know, from my own catalog.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is so dope, bro. To like literally just chill and listen to yourself.
I know.
And I'm
but
sure
like,
you must be like such a G. Like you're just like, that was just me.
Except,
That's what I was doing with this new one, because what's different with this new one, I brought new producers on, right?
Gotcha.
So I had their inspiration to work with. So it's like having two people coming together to make something even better. So that also added to the fact that when I found the beat, I had that feeling like, oh shit, this is a fly beat. Then I make a nice song over it. I'm like, oh shit, this is a dope song.
okay, question. How has working with other producers like affected your producing?
Because wait, you were doing most of your own shit in the other two. Never.
Yeah, so the first two, literally 90% of it, outside of one song between Black Dog 1 and 2, I did all the beats for all of the first two projects.
Damn, nigga, you talented.
Yeah, so, hey, bruh.
Lalela, Mike. Black no man.
guy, bro.
Black no man.
I see, you
I
done for the
appreciate
count,
that.
dog.
So with Black Dog 3, it was like the process was different because I didn't meet a lot of the producers that I worked with besides Jaden. Jaden did Matric Dance, and we were in studio rehearsing for another gig, and we ended up just jamming and then created those two joints off of the energy in the room. But Dave Ordinary, we only met through the music and Bizo, but I bought his beats online, email over email stuff, you know. Ndabu
Oh,
Zinandi.
wait, hold up. I spoke to Dave to do a jingle for the show.
Yeah, the nigga
He might do
can.
a jingle for the show.
Yeah.
This show.
One of the illest. For me, like, best producer
Invested in us,
in
dog.
I
Durban.
know, right?
He's investing for us, dog.
He's a student of his craft, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he gets when he produces, he's the type to get instrumentalists to play shit for him. You know, he's learning what he wants to learn when he has to learn it. You know, always on YouTube, like finessing. Like he's a proper dude.
Yeah.
So he did Reputation, Mr. Rotation, and another joint. There's another one, Closure. So he did all those beats.
Except. I want to know about Closure.
Dog.
The joint.
Lalela.
What do you want to know about it?
Fire. That was the first joint on the album, which is like, well, the project, the EP, which I had on repeat. Was Closure. But when you listen to it, like you're not sure why. Yeah, but there's something about it that just like it resonates on like. It's almost like it's a soundtrack to an experience. But
I don't believe it's me rapping when I hear Closure specifically. Like
Yeah.
the way that, because I remember the studio session recording. So a lot of my studio sessions, I don't get time to like sleep over or whatever. When you're working at Culture Chaos, it's like it's a high work ethic. So you must have your verses written. Recording in 2 hours or less type of situation, which
Shout
I
out
like.
to the bag.
You know what I mean? Them niggas bring it out of you. So when I did Closure, I don't know whether I had like I wasn't feeling good or I had another show, but my voice was just different. And then it was the first time I was trying to calm myself as far as energy wise in the studio. A lot of my songs like it's high energy raps where I'm pitching and doing a lot of acrobatics. But with Closure, I was just like chilling. You know, I was trying to channel like some Mick Jenkins type of energy. Yeah. And then it just went through. And then literally the chorus, the chorus you guys hear, and then there's that bridge section of like finding closure. That part was actually the chorus. And then at a last minute decision, like while we were mixing, I was like, now swap them around. The one day at a time. And then it just like clicked, bro. Then I was like, okay, cool. Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Fun. Listen, that track.
What is your like preparation method when you're like about to go into studio? Like, do you meditate?
Meditate.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
asking,
yo,
like, you know?
meditate.
No, it's because like I'm thinking he's saying like I'm trying to channel down my energies and all this stuff.
Get your vibes going.
Yeah, I get it. Of course,
This
yeah.
nigga
but like,
asked him
how,
if
like,
he
you can't
shaves
just,
before
it's
he
not a
leaves
thing
the
that you
house.
can
Yeah,
just
like you
click.
snap,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not a thing
Like,
you
do
can
you have
just
a
snap and
routine?
be like, yeah, that's basically the question.
You know,
have a
from like
routine.
Zack and Cody, whenever Mr. Mosby was acting, go.
Oh,
You know, Chopay on High School Musical.
Yeah.
I have for before shows. So before a gig, for example, I literally have an app. It's called 7 minutes like vocal warm up. So like in 7 minutes, I can do my whole warm up, breathing, the mamamas, the brrr, like all these random shits that make me look crazy. And that shit helps because that's where your voice comes out. Besides that, before studio though, my only sort of ritual is the fact that I need to have already rehearsed how I'm going to deliver it. So you can, I try to be as comfortable as I can with the lyrics so that I'm not just reading it and it doesn't sound like I'm reading, because then you won't get the feeling in the studio. Because I have like a drama background from primary school and then choir from high school, I have those like tricks in the bag to make sure that I'm pretty much prepared.
I'm not your average rapper.
Yeah.
I'm not just someone.
But I'm also someone who likes to like experiment as soon as I record. So maybe I'll tell myself that no, this must be low. But sometimes you don't hear how a track's gonna sound until you're in the studio saying it out loud. Then you realize, oh shit, maybe I should rap this verse instead of try singing it. And that also happens in the studio. So I make a lot of decisions there and then according to my gut feeling. The stronger the feeling, the more likely it stays on the track.
Okay. That's dope.
So are you like an artist or like a musician? Like, which would you consider yourself?
I mean, on my bio it says recording artist, but that's just because I was tired of like having to say, am I a singer or am I a rapper? Because to rappers I sing and to singers I rap.
Sure.
But I can't seem to please, or there is no category of a sing rapper or rap singer. There's
Nothing
melodic
can
rap,
hold him back.
like
Sure. No, just to make this distinction clear, like, who was it? Was it?
because I think for me, the distinction is a musician is someone who can also play instruments. That is the only extra, or make beats. Like that's the extra element.
I feel like you can claim a good to like somebody like, okay, like if my general like explanation of that would always be like my Reese and Nasty C. That's how I always say to Guti, like Reese is a rapper, but Nasty is more musicality wise.
Yeah,
That is a musician, but he's got that
Yeah,
musicality.
like an artist will come
get-
on and do a track.
Like he can
and do a
rap,
thing.
but he'll also do some other stuff. You know, he's
a
not just
musician will
flawlessly
be like
rapping.
involved in the whole thing.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. So I don't think, I'm not too sure, I could be correct, but I don't think Aries makes his own beats. Right? But Nasty does.
Yeah.
So that's where the
So he'd be a
musicality comes from.
musician. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I
That's
do
what I'm
consider
saying.
myself, to answer your question, a musician.
Okay.
I used to play guitar like in my first, second year.
Sure.
When I was just swanging. But anyway.
Like I just remembered the Black Dog chats like we used to have.
Yeah, I still got that in the cloud somewhere.
cloud somewhere?
Yeah.
We still need to shoot that. Except, like, if you notice, J. Cole is releasing old music.
Old music,
The
bro.
videos of old music.
What
I love the
like,
timing.
dog, that shit.
Which
dog.
I Ihu Dirty,
My
Nani,
nigga.
and then another one from E.
Even Kanye.
My nigga, I was like, no, we
I
we
love
need
that
to hit
idea
that
of
shit,
like
dog.
maybe we should go because
should
we've
go
had a
back.
chat about how like I felt certain songs of mine had expired. Like
Shook
Black
ass.
Dog 2, I had the hoodie song.
Shook
People
ass.
really love the
But
hoodie
still
song.
fire.
If that had to.
Still fire.
But a part of me still wants to shoot for that.
See,
No,
even with the
100%.
hoodie song, like I'd rather like if you had to do the live and the actual song because you do it differently.
Yeah,
you do it differently. So if you had to incorporate both in one video and then tell your Black Dog story at that time, oh, dog.
But we need like you need
No,
a
there's-
subject
No.
No, there's
Make that happen.
definitely-
We can do that.
to steal the hoodie.
Oh, did you also do like a get to know the song vibe situation for your
The launch. Yeah, so how what happened was at 7:30 we had like a listening session where we were seated. I was taking people through the music. It was hosted by Celestial Mike.
Oh, Swapsy's cute.
Yeah. So he was just
Legend.
out there asking the questions. We're playing like snippets of the music. After that, we went straight into the performances, and then I closed after all the women had performed. Yeah. So MJ came with the band as well.
Was that like on purpose?
Yeah. Because I knew that like for a launch, I did not want people to just sit, listen, and go. That portion of the event was for the people who were new to me, maybe like a friend of a friend. And I wanted you to hear what you're going to hear after the show. I had the flyers out on the table with the QR code, so while you're listening to it, if any song jumped out at you, you could scan it and...
No, I'm saying the old females. Is like,
Yeah, that was very intentional. Firstly, because I just felt like 8 p.m. was too early to have someone trapping and moshing on stage in that sort of location that we were at. It just didn't feel right. Also, there's a lack of representation for all women lineups. Like, lots of lineups tend to be like 5-1 or 10-1 as far as women and men on stage, right? So I was like, I've known a lot of dope women artists, and I've never seen, even for amongst women, like having a lineup like Tegwini where it's just women who are dope, not like women who are trying or everyone who went on stage at my launch. I can
Was fire.
bet money.
Fire, yo.
And they were so different, you know, like Leah came through with the trippy alternative
Who's the
vibes.
I'm Butler?
Leah Butler.
Leah Butler, dog.
She's
Her
surprised me.
vocals,
Yeah.
her vocal range, for me.
She
Like,
surprised me.
Yeah, she's done a lot of work. She's done like backing vocals on like Kid Teeny stuff. Cool Cat spoke about it as well because she does a lot of covers. She'll take someone's song, put it on an entirely new beat,
Monster.
and redo your lyrics and kill your song
Monster.
better than yours, bro. Like she's
Her vibe valley. Like her vibe valley.
plus she's got her
different.
own shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
she's so
So
different.
she's in her own lane. Then there's Real Black. That already
She's
too much. It's too much, you know.
Just go there.
Gouda,
All of that. All of that.
Yeah,
All of that.
yeah.
Shiz.
You can't fucks with that. So
Yeah.
Rhea came through, killed it with the swag, killed it with the performance. MJ came through and then gave it that nice R&B energy, right? Also, now if I'm coming through as the singer and the rapper, I get to bridge this gap of like where my music is not necessarily high energy, but you're hearing these raps and it's putting you in that mind state to like, you're not thinking about, it's just niggas jumping, now I must jump. I don't even know you to jump.
no, but like,
But when niggas are singing or being alternative, you're curious.
you cater for that vibe though. Like, even though you don't want niggas to jump, I'd be jumping to some sad boy vibes.
Yeah.
Because Mike is like, what I gotta do for
Some ass in this bitch. That was crazy because that time I've only performed that song twice, but at that launch I must have done it for like the song is only 2 minutes long, like literally 2-3
7
minutes. I did a whole 7-8 minute performance that day of like just repeating that hook because niggas were just like
You also
bringing it.
felt the energy that you were.
Yeah, I was trying to cut it. Like I was like, okay,
And
cool.
they were like, no,
Niggas were like,
sir.
no, what I gotta do? What I gotta do? I'm like, alright, bro, let's go. Yo,
Yeah, but and the first question, yeah, but the answer is the second question. Yeah, but to get the first question, yeah, but how we get the second question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But wait.
to
I've got
answer
a
the
question.
question though, psychologically though, from an event promoter side, I was just like, no, if I bring a bunch of women on stage, women have a lot of women friends who are going to support them. Those women friends, boyfriends are going to be like, Oh, okay.
Hamba
Somebody.
now.
Gamba now. Or the friend's gonna tell her boyfriend, I'm gonna go support my friend at this launch.
So it's a power move.
If you can bring women to your event, the niggas will
can fuck
come.
with you.
And now I've doubled 2 for 1 basically in terms of audience numbers. So for every woman, there's like 2 guys there.
But me, I've got a burning question, bruh. I know it's like everybody in this room loves music. And it gets to a point in life where you associate certain songs or certain artists with a person.
Yeah.
Like, does your music ever have that? Like, do you ever like perform a song and there's one person on your mind?
Yeah.
Or is your music just solely about you?
No. So, if it was, then I'd have some fucked up stories in the music. But no, it's not just about me. Like my trick dance, or let me just say, my music in general does come from like real situations, but sometimes I'm not the main character, right? So I'm writing from that other person's perspective at times. Okay. Like Rotation. Rotation is a story about someone coming up and then having to have payola at the radio station, right? But that's not my story.
Sure.
I'm not at that place, but it's such a familiar story in the game. Like people are always getting fucked over by this question of, okay, cool, do you have money to get this thing going? You know? So that's what I was writing about in that song, for example. My trick dance was about me. The actual lyrics, the first and second verse, speak about like how I had a crazy matric dance. Like my matric dance, literally, it was the person I was with. I'd been chasing them, but at the matric dance, bang funa.
Were you with them?
They were my partner. But before I could respond, the best friend interrupted us. I went away. When I went away, another friend who I was vibing with, isikhathi ngigabhile lo oqala ngithi.
Sure.
Wavela wafika wathi hayi wena ngikubonile lana. You know what I mean? Can we talk a bit? Ooh, I know, right? Plot twister the whole night. She came with the force. She actually grabbed me by the bow tie. So
Let's go.
You know what I mean? So
Let's go.
I had a very, very gossip girl, dramatic type matric dance. So that's where that song came from.
But it's a story for another day. And how many years later did it come back on the track?
That's crazy because my matric was in like 2011.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like 9 years later, bruh. Yeah. So it really goes according to what beats bring out of you. Just to answer your question about like working with producers. Sometimes if the beat is so dope, the lyrics just come to you and it sits in the right pocket. And then all I'm doing is once I have the cadence or the flow of it, I'm just editing it to be as catchy and as memorable as possible while making sure that the content is always there, because I'm very big on content. No matter how catchy I want to go, let me at least leave you with something, you know. But I'm learning how like there's content in like seemingly shallow shit, because yes, we're talking about what I gotta do for some ass or some cash, but I can go deep. I can take that line. I can take that. Yeah,
for you to get to the point of getting
how
an
deep
ass,
that
you
goes?
work fucking hard.
Or some cash, you know.
Do you know that? Do you know how deep that goes? What I gotta do.
From a male perspective, you know, like there's a lot.
Put yourself in a guy's shoes, bro.
What I gotta
What
do. What you gotta do.
Like,
What would you do?
like right now,
some
I'm
ass.
trying my hardest.
But
you know?
as a woman, you also like Hans like to downplay the fact that they're also hunting out here. You know,
Of
they may not be
But it's way
some are more
easier.
upfront than
It's
others.
really not. 'Cause
Hands-
you guys
hands-
want to
hands-
assume, you guys
yeah.
assume it is, but it's really not.
Hands with the zoom lens. They hunt far. From here, hunting eagle eye. Eagle eye. That's hands. We have to come.
We're stabbing everything next to us.
We
dog.
also have to fight.
Huh?
We also have to fight.
Your fight is not as deep, dog.
It's like that one Chris Rock joke he was saying. He's saying like every time a man speaks to a woman, he's basically saying, "We like some dick." You know what I mean?
Every time, dog.
Every time is that
Every
conversation,
time, dog.
you know.
It's a
So,
subliminal.
and women's, I guess, perspective there is just about like choosing
Yeah.
which dick they want to give.
Because you
into.
But
always
of
have a
course, yeah,
choice.
we just have the option.
Because you always have a
We have
choice.
choices.
You guys are
But-
filtering them out. You know what I mean?
Exactly, but I mean, it
Niggas are
doesn't
trying
mean
to
we're also
fish,
not
like,
trying.
But they can't get what they want.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the-
usually the problem.
Yeah.
That's the
The dick you want not wanting you,
'Cause they don't have
or not being
Yes.
available, or
Hand from far.
Guys, look,
Got the lens is broken.
right off. Manzi, we're gonna play some games later on.
Let's
but right
go. Let's go. It's December. I'm ready.
But right now, I wanna bring up some of the things that I saw on my Facebook.
Mm.
Some questions, because I haven't done that in a minute. Actually, hey.
Sure.
Like random questions or?
No, like it's just like when I see
topic.
something. Yeah.
Oh,
when I see
okay,
something
cool.
on Facebook, I like screenshot it and then we chat about
We
it.
chat. Okay,
Yeah.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna read the whole
Story.
thread and then we can chat about it.
Sure
Okay.
thing.
It goes, why is our generation so unhappy? And Slew, I don't know. Are you our generation? I don't know.
Eat
Then-
shit, Doug.
Like
Then-
you've got a gap between you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, we just behind you.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
just
yeah,
behind you.
Then someone responds on some, we cannot afford the life our parents lived, our planet is dying, the standard of leadership has already dropped, our society is morally decaying, our kids will have very little to enjoy from communal life, we know it's not getting better, social media.
What I gotta do for some
Ass in
cash?
this bitch.
That is that. Like,
I think that's bullshit, Doug.
You don't think our generation
I
is
think-
so you don't
that's
think none of that
bullshit.
shit is happening?
I think that's bullshit.
I think the world is so fucked up that can't be happening, and we can still have this chat right now.
Nah.
Like this.
I think that's bullshit.
Why?
Wait, what was the first part of that before you read the
There
reasons?
was a lot that was said, Slew. What about specifically?
Why
Why
is
is
our
our
generation so unhappy?
Now, okay,
Okay,
if
let's
that's
think
the
about
question,
I can
I
tell
hear
you
what
why.
you're saying.
Yeah, I think that's bullshit.
That our generation's unhappy.
Yeah, like why? I think that's bullshit.
Why
Okay,
is
then
it
say-
bullshit?
like-
What do you
explain.
think is the reason?
Why
then?
is it bullshit?
One, because historically, humanity is like the most advanced, the most best, or whatever. In it's like the softest life you're ever going to live in the history of humanity. So whatever time you pick to live in the history
Right
of whatever
now.
your species is, in this would be the best time to live in it. In right, cool, sharp. That's one.
So this is the happiest humans have been.
This is the this is the softest humans have been. This is
Hey,
the
and I'm all
softest
about
humans
the
have
soft
been.
life.
Exactly. So that's one. So the fact that you're unhappy then goes to other things. Maybe it's psychological things, or maybe it's things which we've eliminated, which we need in building our psychology, in which keeps us healthy. Yeah, but in whether because it doesn't necessarily mean if the softer the life gets, the better your mental health gets, or your
Yeah.
happiness gets, or whatever the case is. Because you usually find a good thing through struggle is when you band together. Yeah, but in which gives you a sense of value within community and within your inner surroundings, and a sense of self. Yeah, but in which you're part of something. Like I think it's the individualistic direction in which like society is going in which breeds that unhappiness, because I don't think we're living the way we should be living as social creatures. Yeah, but so for me, it's like I don't think society is structured in a way where it's like it's speaking to what we are. Yeah, but I think it speaks to what we think or what we like. Or
I
what
think
we
there's like
feel,
there's
or
too
what
many
is.
social positions.
But like,
There's too many social positions. I can offer myself mobility soft life. Like with me, fine, I can have the soft life whenever I want to, but I try to take myself out of that situation. I know what's the backing points for myself. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna hustle, I'm gonna do whatever I need to fucking do and grind hard. But as soon as I need to rest, I can fall back on the soft life. So
Sure
that's where my
is.
difference is there.
Yeah, it's tricky, man, because I get it in terms of the reasons, right? It's almost like we're depressed about our potential for what you're talking about in terms of how we should be and how we should live. But things like capitalism or the way that each country has its own reasons and runnings and race between all of that and gender and all these things that we're relearning and unlearning, the way history itself, we only know the portion of it that was kept on paper. Even the portions that were on paper are not necessarily all true. And then even the portions that were passed down like orally from mother to child can be twisted and turned depending on the spirit of that person telling the story, right? So the unhappiness is there, but we don't know if it's like an unhappiness of your environment or like spiritually as a human being. Like, are we just like
I think it's
carrying that
both.
weight? You know, because also it's like,
I think it's both.
yeah, because I always think about like how, you know, the racists of like the past.
Not even a past, even now.
No, I'm talking about, no,
No.
but specifically I want to bring up like the
Yeah.
racists, you know, like the ones that were like eating slaves. You know what I mean?
Eating
Like,
slaves.
yeah, there were
legit.
some slaves made for like eating, bro, in America. It was wild. So those niggas, when they had their kids who are now probably just like Trump supporters, they've got all of that ancestral like
Hatred.
onto them, you know, it's in their DNA. That shit like actually can be passed down, you know, as far as like who you are. And then we're dealing with the opposite of like that slavery was eaten. Maybe they had a child or whatever, and our ancestral beliefs of connecting with those ancestors, the things we carry all the way down, that's a form of unhappiness. And as far as what they would want from you if you're a believer in ancestral vibes, right?
Definitely.
So there's so many forms of unhappiness even. Like, what does it mean to be happy for a society? It could be as for you, it could be cash for me, and
That's
for
what
you
I'm
it could
saying.
just
There's
be
so many different
the
social
question-
positions.
The
So
thing in
question
itself
way
is
to-
bullshit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
So it's
God.
tough to say
Don't fight with me.
why are we unhappy? Do we even know what we is right now?
I don't even
Yo,
think there's a
Slew
we.
can
though.
fight, guys.
He really can. He really can. He
No,
really
but
can.
like he fights in a way as if I fucking wrote this shit. It wasn't me.
Shinje. Ukuthi, like, look, it's like, our only struggle, really, is like a mental struggle. Because I think if you were poor back in the day or whatever the case is, your chance of surviving are very slim in terms of like, if you're poor now, it's easier to survive now. If we had to compare what to being poor now and being poor back in the day,
Yeah, like if you had diarrhea back in the day,
you're gone.
it's done.
8.
Yeah.
Gokbosh.
Yeah.
Gokbosh.
Potangok Bosch.
Gokbosh. Tabang.
But at the same time, like I feel like poverty here, like I'm Southern or my environment surroundings, like Doguti, most of us in our generations, it's like our elder siblings witnessed the poverty, but by the time the last born was born, it's either the family's some
Got their
sort of
shit
rich
together.
now, or they've got their shit together.
Great. Yeah,
So
yeah,
now
that's
it's like different
stable.
levels of poverty and different levels of unhappiness within one clan cluster. You get?
Because for me, it's the opposite. Like before I was born, I'm the last born on my mother and father's side. There were uncles around, and everyone was like, working and shit. Then when I came, all if not one remained from my mother's side of the uncles. Now it's just like a family of women and
Showcase, that's
myself
also
and
me.
one cousin, one male.
That's crazy.
Who they
That's also me.
So, Ekaya, there's even the dynamic of like, there's always drama, but it's like woman drama, of like women not getting along, just in general, not because of any stereotype, just in general, having women in the same space, right? And then you raising yourself because we've got these shitty relationships with our fathers or no fathers at all, right? Now you got to deal with that shit. So if you're asking me what makes me unhappy, it's like, nigga, I wish I had a dad to just talk to right now, just to find out what it means to be at this age.
Yeah.
That's like a close
Fucking
reason.
key.
Damn.
Because for me, like, I'll have like periodic chats with my dad, and I'll go, like, just real shit, like cold shit,
unfiltered.
like have like unfiltered cold shit chats.
like rawness.
And my dad's a fucking bruv.
He's a fucking
He's
bro.
a fucking
But,
You see his WhatsApp stories, dog. Fucking bruv.
But
stories.
Slew, how long did it take you to realize, Uguti, this is a fucking bruv?
Me early, because for me, I separated the expectations to my, like, just trying to know where I come from and
Reality.
whatever early.
Yeah,
So for me, it's like, I let go of the dad shit, not being their shit, like varsity high school type of shit. So I was pursuing him from then, just whatever chats we have or whatever. And I saw him probably 4 weeks back. Realist chats, dog, just the realist chats. And I think like the sense of self you have in like those 4 hours or whatever that like you spend with that bruv.
Yeah.
You think if you had that like consistently present, it would be a different conversation, because like the sense of confidence and like the sense of just knowing that you're not like whacked out or like crazy or like you just
your own
it's like,
level.
and like dog, it goes a long way. It goes a long, because it made me think like, ish, if this was like an everyday thing, maybe, because I'm more like of an analyzing person. So instead of doing something, I'd rather chill and just watch
observe.
and then see. And
But now having that point of reference.
But life is lived through action. It's not lived through understanding it or
Analyzing
whatever.
and
It's lived through action. So if you can't act, you're deficient in some way, right? And your action depends on your confidence. And your confidence depends on yourself. And yourself depends on your self-awareness and where your history is, etc., about it. So it affects how you govern yourself within your life, and then also the decisions you make, the people you have around you, etc., etc. So it just made me think like, Yeah, like you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't, bro.
But I feel like there's like a different dynamic between Ngobusha now, which he wasn't like that much in the picture.
Sure.
You get compared to somebody who is in the picture. It's like your dad now, you'll get those 4 hours of just straight man talks, and he's gonna drop you those
Sure.
peas in the pods.
Sure.
Compared to me, who's always been in the picture, but not that we're not close. Like I'm very close with my dad, but we don't speak about certain things like that. It's
Sure.
just me feeding off of his energy,
Yeah.
realizing, Guti, I'm you. And from everything that you do,
Legit, I'm
I'm
you.
seeing you every day, and it goes within me.
So you're still
So
communicating
that's the
even if it's not words.
If it's not words,
My
yeah.
dad will never
Yeah.
sit down and drop like this.
And
Like,
drop
Shabba
bars.
this year, yeah. Shabba this year is the first time my dad's dropping bars because like he can see now, Guti, okay, this guy's not a kid anymore. He's growing up. So when I'm drunk and I'm with family,
Sure.
even though it's not
Those will be the
directly
clean-
to him, yeah. Even though it's not
the lane.
directly to me exactly,
okay.
he'll drop those bars, and even
Sure.
though everybody else knows in the room, he has to say it so that I understand.
You know, that's the
But it's
crazy
never
part with your
intentionally for me,
situation, though.
yeah.
Like with your situation, because obviously friends with Usilo. It's like what you see, it clicks later in your life because it's monkey see, monkey.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
It's
That's what I'm
not. It's
saying.
not a situation where somebody.
I need to get told, yeah.
and talking to you something,
Yeah,
and like,
yeah.
is that like you seeing something, and then you later on experience
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
it reconnects.
So
you
that's
say,
the dropping bars of
and
your
exactly.
situation.
Yeah,
It's
but
that thing of realizing, shit, I'm becoming my parent.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I
because
hate
you
that
see,
feeling.
because you see it, because you see it, just manifested in your life, and that's when you get to choose a good, okay, sharp. I saw how Brav dealt with it. And I saw how mom was. I saw in what I want is this.
Yeah.
But Slu, sometimes it's not even just a choice. I know, like for me, like whenever I react to a certain situation that comes to me, like like my guard is down, or whatever. Like my first reaction will just be like, "I'll be my dad," and without a choice,
And that's
without a choice.
fine.
And that's the monkey see, monkey do every day.
Yeah.
Because I've seen him react to
Yeah.
certain stressful situations that are worse than me right now. But it comes back to me like on some.
Yeah.
Saying, "What do you mean,
Yeah. Why not?
Drop the clan
Like, why
name.
not?
But yo,
Drop the
what
bars.
trips me out is the fact that that can happen without seeing the monkey. You know what I mean? So in other words, my dad passed at like 14, but there'd be days where I'd do some shit and my mom would be like, "Ufana no babu wakho manje." And I'm just like, what do you mean, dog? You know? But there's that DNA.
That's the genetic shit.
Yeah. There's something fucking weird that I saw on like it was a Joe Rogan podcast. Alex Jones there was talking about like it was talking about he was on a trip or some shit now, and then he would go into like his genes or whatnot, but then he would go into like the different lives that his ancestors lived. So he'd live like as a farmer with his wife, have 4
Wait, how is he doing this?
Wait.
No, it's like a
Oh,
strip, like he's
stripping.
stripping.
Oh, he's stripping.
Yeah,
Okay,
but in like
okay,
he's
yeah.
stripping. Yeah, but
On
in.
what?
That's it.
That's gotta be some like.
What the fuck makes you
Fashion.
live all these
DMT
If I
lives?
find the
Yeah.
clip, I'll show you the clip.
Yeah.
And while he's explaining it, this motherfucker is crying when like his children dies. Like when he's talking about his children dying, and then he goes into another lifetime, and his expressions are changing
As he's.
as he's talking about it, dog. As he's talking about it, dog. Insane shit, bro.
Because there's so much that like we don't understand about ourselves, bro. Like
Yes.
this whole chat of obviously we only use 10% of our brains and
Yeah.
like in the absence of this technology that we have, like you're saying, there was a portion of us who was still practicing self-awareness that practiced an awareness of mind that was way much more than what we have, whether it be just the simple things like mathematics in your head or spiritually, like the things to consume your time were at a higher level, you know. So when you're meditating now is not how it was back then, when it was when every day you're in nature, every day you're with the stars. And,
Question.
And you.
When you're writing and when you're coming up with your music and you're going through that process, is it not like somewhat you tapping into something like that or adjacent to that?
So in different, just to speak on that in different context, I write differently in different locations.
Okay.
So when I'm in the mountains in Joburg, you know, my content for some reason is very glossy, it's very shiny, you know, it's very catchy. I'm like a commercial artist.
When you're saying like mountains in Joburg, you just mean like Joburg in general.
Yeah, what I mean is
Umoya
Joburg being,
wakhona.
the fact that it's dry, it's up and it's way
What
inland.
do you
And
think?
the lifestyle that you're living there.
What do you
Concrete
think? Did you
jungle.
Like
think
all that
Clever?
gold underneath all that earth.
Yes.
The culture of people, because also the way Joburgers relate to each other is very different to Durban, to Cape Town. You know, people look at us as very laid back, but that can also be taken as like we're genuinely like. It's something, for me, I believe it's the fact that there's water that's right next to us. We have a body of water that's next to. So in the way the moon pulls the waves, right, and the tides, there's an effect that the moon has on you being a vessel that is like 60-70% water as well, right? That's why when you're here on the coast,
Guys,
you're more relaxed. You're
This guy speaks,
at
I get
peace.
stank face. You know, like when you hear bars in a
Dog,
song,
it's just like-
I'm getting stank face, like,
Dog, I'm
the
just-
vessels in the moon. Oh, dog.
So you find when I was in Cape Town studying or whatever, the shit I'm making there is very easy, very breezy, but also very like hippie, eclectic, knowledge based. You know, we're smoking hella plants. You know, in Durban, it's a rhythmic city. You know, we've got Maskandi, Mbakanga, Afro jazz. So there's a lot of like melodies, harmonies. Like that's what this space taught me, right? And also just like saying shit in a simple way, but potent at the same time, right? Joburg just makes me, I don't know, it's just
get
like
lost in the culture.
the economy of the city, because it's very much trying to push itself as like a first world city or whatever. Everything is very much product based. So I'm always creating a product. So I like finding spaces when my writing where I can connect to who I am. The hoodie song, for example, how this written was, I was watching fucking Cartoon Network randomly, like on some like, you know, I'm having a midnight snack, I'm just chilling, about to go to bed, and literally the line comes to me like in my head, as in like someone could have just planted it in my head of Uti, wish you stole my heart, like you stole my hoodie. Then I repeat it to myself. I'm like, oh, that's a catchy phrase. And since I'm an overthinker, if a thought comes to me, that thought that's already come, I've already overthought about it, like I'm already cutting it up in my head. And then when I'm hearing it enough, I'm hearing the beat to it, because I've been making these beats, right? And when you make beats, you realize that thoughts are hallucinations, and you're just hallucinating in an organized way. So you're just organizing your thoughts in one direction, and that's how the beat came about.
Damn, you see stank face.
It's crazy.
Stank face. Stank face. Bars.
Dog, it's the process, dog. It's the process.
Because everyone has their own version of doing the same thing, you know? It's what informs our humor when we're telling jokes to one another.
Sure cares.
It's the sum of the energy between people that comes out, you know, in a space of good energy. That's just how I feel. So in my writing, like I said, it depends on how good I'm feeling or how bad I'm feeling. Sure. If I've gone through events, I need to live life. I need to have I need to have a bunch of experiences to draw from. I need to listen to other people's music, because that's also important. You need to have you need to consume shit
That's
for
so
you to
weird, eh?
to put out shit.
Because if I listen to old school rap now, I listen to old school rap, and everything just sounds different, right? And also what I realize is that like what they put into those albums, or whatever the case is now, is like all their influences. So if a motherfucker is a fan of like karate, if a motherfucker is a fan of Jurassic Park, if he's
Oh,
a fan
you can
of
hear it
whatever,
in the music.
in the-
you can hear it in the
You can hear it in the
references.
music.
is that
Yeah.
individualistic thing of like and then with this era's music is like
We all like
not
the
there's
same
a commonality,
mainstream shit.
but there's a
We all like
there's
the
a
same
similarity
mainstream
in.
shit. That's
And
why
you
it sounds
also
the same.
get like it's almost like, but it's also like you can hear like the artists are plugged in to like what's the sound is at that moment in
Right
time.
now.
Whereas in the same year you could hear a Busta Rhymes album, a Redman album, a DMX album, different sounds. Yeah,
Because they're all
but
into
it's very
different shit.
individualistic. One motherfucker is tuned into Jurassic Park. Other motherfucker is tuned
Wu Tang is out there with the kung fu
with the
films.
kung fu, whatever.
Rah,
but
rah, like a
it's
Dungeon Dragon.
individualistic influences that bring out that individual, and then which is shared.
Yeah.
but
I hunt for that when I'm trying to listen to other artists. I need to hear, like, because you hear so many raps as a rapper and you write so many things, you obviously become like a snob of sorts, right? To your own shit. So when I'm listening to someone, I can tell if you're just writing to write fillers and bars like that are just there for the sake of being there. I like hearing bars where, yes, you're punching me, you've got the metaphors and everything, but I can hear a sense of like, this is your worldview, this is how you think. Whether it's good or bad, I can hear that no one else can write like you. But if I'm hearing that you're just trapping in the whatever these niggas say, and it sounds like you're copywriting. In other words, you're being an advertiser for a life that you may or may not live, but it doesn't reflect
who you are.
Then I zone out immediately. I can even hear in the beat, you know. There's certain ways that like you can write a beat that show who you are, you know. So yeah, it does speak to your point. Finding that individualistic thing really helps as far as like knowing if someone writes in their own space, uninfluenced, or someone is just writing for whatever they're writing for, the hustle of it all. Yeah.
Oh wait, Michael.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there something you still want to say? Because I was about to say, can you refill the drink?
Hey,
and then go to the games.
Let's take a young break, you know. Get like a young 2 songs of Lungelo Manzi.
You want him to drop some bars before the
Because I know
game.
right now you're feeling him. Or like maybe in the edits we'll get like a young 2 songs to play before we come into the games again. But we need a break right now.
No stress.
We need a break right now.
Shakez.
Water boy looking for some peace in the zeitgeist. Nights like this come cheap in the mind's eye. Running with the fiends for some hindsight. Running around town for some highlights. Couple ties to a dream that could save you. What's a couple dice to a scheme from a label? By the coast, do the most every day, so
in the zone, should be slow like it's prey to.
I know it's no good to see, I know it's no good to be chasing silver bullets, silver screens, silver colory. No good to sleep deeper in the chalice, in the callous way I do redeem triggers in the drugs. At the show, turning faces turn to energy. At the show, turning stages was a recipe. With the smoke like I'm baking up a remedy. Legs of a lesser being off to a better me. One day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time. One day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time. One day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time. One day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time. All I got are my 2 fists, my phone, my dreams. Putting work on my laptop, the stage and streets. Who I am when I relax, I'm fighting to keep. What a match for the kickback I need for the team. No cap on the kickstand, the camp of the cream. No clicks, I got real clans to pay to believe. I believe in my preset, the glory's in reach yet. The omens are fleeting for my family tree. I know what it means, such a millennial feeling. Something I frequent like the walks on the beach. East coast where the corners come with the call of the sea. Put the 4 on the front and wire the bomb till I'm free. Keep the salt for the winter, working for summers to be. Keep afloat till I never need to remember to breathe. Remember me when I choose to forget what it means. Remember me when they sentence you back to your peace, peace, peace. One day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time. One day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time. One day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time. One day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time. I won't forget how it feels
Hey, can I talk to you? Yeah. I mean, we have spoken about it, but I just feel like I need to say, or rather, give you my side of the story. Oh yeah. We can just chill by this table.
Chubby fella lost a lot of weight with the cannabis. Prom night with this pretty lady I've been hanging with all night, trying to make a move like a battleship battling. I just wanna crush, let me grab a mint. I was like, ayo, I just wanna say though, always had my eye on you since Play-Doh. Feel like I'm the man in your mirror. What you say though? What you say though? Baby, what you say though? She was like, ayo, you can keep that. I can't lose a friend for some feedback. I know what you see, fam. Can we let it be? Let me think or let me breathe. Let me see. Just that lady best friend had to pull up. Exit stage left with regret as I wonder, how do many men turn a risk to a rubber, to a lover? This shit ain't no come up. What I gotta do for some ass in this bitch? What I gotta do for some cash in this bitch? What I gotta do for some ass in this bitch? For some cash in this bitch? For some ass in this bitch? What I gotta do for some ass in this bitch? What I gotta do for some cash in this bitch? What I gotta do for some ass in this bitch? For some cash in this bitch? For some ass in this bitch? Like I said, had to walk it off, take it by the chin. Then again, there's this other chick. She came here with friends. She was like, saw you with your ex, couldn't call you then. Since you're here, can we find a space? Can we talk a bit? Ooh, I know, right? I twisted the whole night. She came with the foresight, grabbed me by the bow tie. Ooh, I know, right? Hopped into the car, nice. After party, more life, chase another sunrise. Left my old girl alone with her feelings. Young enough to know what's wrong. I blow kisses. Got this new girl involved with her vision. I just wanna play along with no feelings. Left my old girl alone with her feelings. Young enough to know what's wrong. I blow kisses. Got this new girl involved with her vision. I just wanna play along with no feelings. What I gotta do for some ass in this bitch? What I gotta do for some cash in this bitch? What I gotta do for some ass in this bitch? For some cash in this bitch? For some ass in this bitch? What I gotta do for some ass in this bitch? What I gotta do for some cash in this bitch? What I gotta do for some ass in this bitch? For some cash in this bitch? For some ass in this bitch?
Damn. Wow, fucked up. Shit. Excuse me, I got a nigga phone call, guys.
Hi guys, the Cultured Swine is back, and you just listened to Closure and Matric Dance by Lungelo Manzi, Mr. Walder.
Water boy in the building.
So now we're about to play Game of Throats.
Yes, copyright pending.
Manzi, we've got some questions for you, sir. If you feel like these questions are a bit too hard for you to answer, you gotta take a sip.
I remember this game.
But also,
actually.
even if they aren't,
Take a sip.
take a sip.
Just because.
Man, let's go.
But these ones are just simple. These aren't sip ones yet.
Okay.
Your top 3 best collabos.
That I've done. I loved Lorraine with Yashna and Teabag. I loved Emotions with Yashna and Celestial Mike. And there's an unreleased song. It's called Beast Mode.
Yeah.
With myself, Celestial Mike, and Breeze, the Zulu Bass King.
You understand, like all three have like a cultured chaos touch.
Hey,
I know,
you
those are the boys.
understand?
Shout out
Boys.
Bag.
Those are
And
the
then
boys.
when,
Say the
if
bag.
it's unreleased,
The bag is too
there's no
much.
date yet.
No date yet because, I can't talk too much about it, but
Sadist.
that's the people's choice, I think. You know, because Sadist as a song, it was a
Sadist is the
very
one
sad
with-
song
Sadist
for
is
me.
the one with Loki, no?
That's the hoodie song.
10K.
Yes. and then it
Yeah,
goes to the lady,
yeah.
10K is the one with Loki.
That's the one.
Best verse on that album. on that
No,
EP.
Loki came through. Even I knew, I'm a hook guy on this joint because these cats made sure to pull through with the energy.
Ghost.
Yeah.
And then top 3 desired collabos. So the ones that you want.
Muzi, local, nah?
Yeah, let's say local
Yeah.
and international.
Okay. Hey, who else do I want to work with? There's a producer called Yolo Phonic. He's from Pretoria. Very, very dope.
Okay.
I'd love to work with him. And Ooh. Leah Butler. I haven't worked with her yet. Yeah.
Oh, so she's only performed at you, but you've never
Yeah.
worked with her.
Yeah, no, we've spoken about
Alright.
it, but we haven't really had a joint.
That performance, that vocal.
I'm hacked.
Like
Stop
she
it.
touched my soul, bro.
Stop it.
Internationally, Kate Renata, Mick Jenkins, and Saba. Those are my like. Actually, no. Okay, I'll take away Mick Jenkins and replace him with Anderson .Paak. Like, yeah. Because before Anderson .Paak, there was no reference for a famous sort of singer and rapper who kills both. Like, and he like when I first heard "Room in Here" with the game, that was like way back.
Maybe it is room.
Yeah, that was like, I was like, who the fuck is this nigga doing exactly what I want to do? Like, yeah. So
And you're both light skinned.
For sure.
yeah. Light skinned boys for the win. I heard this disrespectful post Gucci light skinned niggas cry on the wall and slide down, bro.
Yeah, I saw the one that that says light skinned niggas are like
So bad.
I like potato curry.
I was so mad, bro.
Light skinned niggas pee sitting down.
The disrespect, dog. Like, yo.
That's funny. Oh, no, fuck your girls.
What do you mean? I know. Drake was the one.
We're not there.
Listen, Drake
I
is the
blame
ultimate
Genuine.
light skinned nigga. He said,
Manzi, water.
what did he say? He
Yeah.
said, even though
What
I'm a
would
light
you
skinned
name an
nigga, I'm a
album?
dark skinned nigga.
Marco, pay attention.
Okay, cool.
Manzi,
Yeah.
what would you name an album dedicated to your girlfriend?
Trauma. That's my perspective.
Accurate, bro.
I just said I don't.
Shit. Dog. What? Are we alive right now?
I'm alive right now. I'm still living.
Oh, wait.
Trauma is such a good name.
And then last one. What music genre do you wish to experiment with?
Electronic music. So the reason why I listen, for example, Muzi is because I like that world of African sort of sounds that are revamped and don't sound like instrumental or acoustic rather. So I love that space. Especially because coming out as a rapper means that you really are kind of limited as far as your hip hop beats. But I have this whole other side of me that's very experimental. I did a lot of that in like Black Dog 1, but I would love to do more electronic music. Yeah. And jazz, like pure jazz.
Yeah.
Like rapping on purely jazz beats. I'd love to do some of that.
I saw you did a bit of that when you performed at
The Chairman.
Chairman,
Yeah.
yes.
So that was the first time I did that whole vibe. We keep in mind when we did that thing, man. Me and the band only met once and we rehearsed once, and then we did that show. Damn. So it was done on the Monday.
Fire.
On the Thursday we were performing, and that's just a testament to how dope that band is.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kiani and Byron and Jaden. Fire guys.
Shout out to the
But I
band.
want to do more of that type of shit. Yeah.
Another one, another game I got up my sleeve. Shoot, collab, kill.
Woo. Okay.
We're gonna start like with the big name.
Yeah, and then come down. Okay.
Yeah, then come down. Ricky, Rick, Casper, or AKA. Shoot, collab, kill.
Kill Casper.
Yeah.
Collab with Ricky.
Showcase.
Did not shoot AKA, I guess. Yeah.
Collab with Ricky.
I think
Contemporary.
the thing is, people underestimate that like Ricky comes from a boom bap rap perspective. Then when niggas weren't fucking with that, he moved on to the sound that they know now with the bossonk and all this stuff. But I just like the fact that he understands how to execute a product.
Showcase.
This man hasn't released an album in I don't know how many years, but he
Showcase.
is now
Been
on two of the
relevant.
biggest tracks with Imali Ningi and Arieng, even Costa Titch.
Yeah.
Even. Like he's owning December.
You know, Shame is good with sound also. Like
Yeah. I just also love like the way he moves, man.
No,
so,
but like in like studio situation, hearing Ricky doing what he's doing.
like if I had to get
Would you get
mentored-
motivated for that, or you just there on some like this guy can put me on?
Ricky's
It's
fire,
both,
dog.
because at the same time, his brand profile is that strong that even if whatever happens, if I'm on a song with Ricky, more likely than not. Because also, I love the fact that once you work with him, it's not just in the studio where you get that mentorship or that collab. In the
Showcase.
rollouts, he's out there doing
the
shit
whole
related to
country.
your song.
Start the whole
It's all
country.
about pushing other artists
Showcase.
and when they're rolling out. So I fucks with that type of energy. Not like someone who's going to be like, okay, cool, we worked. And then when I post, You just post once and
Retweets.
Done.
retweets over.
I feel like he really did the most for Big Zulu.
Ricky's like
Ricky went to my with Big Zulu dog. And
Dog,
they were
wafaka
chilling.
uBrents Woody, washintsha iswag yakhe yonke.
Yeah.
Washintsha
So
iswag yakhe
he's definitely
yonke.
like top of the collab
Dedicated
list
to
and
what
that.
you
And
guys
that,
do.
and that.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
he's almost like a Kanye. Almost like a Kanye.
Yeah.
Fashion-wise, at least.
It's mixed masala. It's the mixed masala.
Kanye.
So sure to go to a producer guy. Yeah. And then
Showcase.
Tough.
Should collab kill Zonke, Amanda Black, and Ami Faku?
Shit. Yo, that's tough, bruh.
Zonke's an OG. Guy.
Yeah, and I love her, dog. Like, shit.
Dead.
Yes. Okay. Oh, but I also love Amanda Black. Oh my God. The way
Dead.
that song she has with Aries. Just hearing on hip hop. Okay, cool. I would probably kill Ami Faku. Fuck, I hate that I'm even saying that. I would collab with Uzonke. And I'd have to shoot Amanda Black. Yeah.
Babies.
Wait, but where?
What do you mean?
In the leg.
Like, where would you shoot her?
No. I don't want this to be a GBB
just,
chat.
just enough for him to collab with her another
Yeah.
time.
She sends the Ben.
Just a young tree. Yeah.
Should collab kill Boiti, Nadia Nakai, and Rouge?
Kill Nadia Nakai.
Even me.
Kill Nadia Nakai.
Kill Nadia Nakai.
Nah, kill Nadia Nakai. Collab with Boiti.
What?
Should Rouge.
And shoot Rouge. And shoot Rouge. Over Rouge.
How, Sway?
In my mindset.
Guys.
In my mindset.
Let me break this down. Keep in mind, this is me not even caring the fact that Boiti has her verses written with reason and whatnot, Jabo. That's not my qualm.
No, I didn't
My
know
thing
that.
is,
I didn't know that.
no, what I'm... He was out, yeah.
Man.
Why are you doing
Whenever I
that?
close to a Pelu Boiti.
Of course.
Yeah. So what I'm saying though is that out of the three, no one delivers bars like Boiti. You when Boiti raps, dog. Yamkolwa versus Rouge. Rouge's whole
Kolwa.
like
Nah,
dog, like
Rouge is
Rouge-
even out here posting shit on
Dog,
Instagram
no, like,
of herself.
for
just
me,
rapping
my issue with-
nice
Out of
things,
all
dog.
female artists in South
no,
Africa.
keep in mind, guys. I'm not talking about like this is just shoot collab.
This
I
is
hate
music, dog.
Yeah, I hate.
This
This
is
is for the brand.
You understand the music you'd
I'm
make
not
with
killing
Rouge?
Rouge. I'm just shooting her.
Nah, it's for the brand.
I'm
It's for
just
the brand.
shooting her.
I hear.
Cool.
Pointy, dog.
Rouge's selling point is that also like I think right now she's very much a recording artist and not a musician for me. With Boiti, she actually is passionate about hip hop. So there's like
But with your
Sucks. Doesn't write her own shit.
Sucks.
so you don't like you wait
sucks
so you don't
ass.
fucks with her verse on Utata like a remix.
I don't.
Her verse
Fuck it.
or reasons?
No.
Okay.
No, Slew. We can't go there because if we go there, there's a lot of rappers.
Lungelo.
No, when you just said
We can
her
kill
verse,
Drake. No, we can kill
Her
Drake.
delivery.
No, we can kill
Fire.
Drake then.
Fine, kill him. I don't care about Drake.
You don't.
What's
But
a
this
Drake?
man does.
I love me
What's a
some
Drake?
Drake, dog.
This man does. So my point
But
is,
who you comparing him to?
we're not comparing. We're talking about the
Aibo.
commercial market, right? Because this is shoot collab or kill.
yeah.
So who
Sure.
I would work with, in other words,
Yeah.
lo muntu ngisho ngambhalela yena uBoiti, but if ngizoyithola yena uBoiti uzobhalela
Because it's your verse. It's not hers.
No.
But how she's gonna kill it?
Ulungelo
Okay.
says
How she
she
delivers.
wants
Okay,
to buy
guys, let me say it like this.
Boiti's deliverance.
Let me
What's it
give you this
called?
perspective.
Deliverance.
Here's my perspective. Yeah, about Mr. Guys. What do you think of the hook of Mr.
Fire.
I wrote that hook.
Wait, hold on. Wait. What do you think of her songs?
MJ Summers.
Sure.
I don't listen to MJ Summers. I just know her because of this man right here.
Thanks.
So, man, on this topic, Uguti,
Wait,
his
guys.
book.
My point
It
would
only
bring.
makes me more of a fan.
He said his point.
You know,
He said his
yeah.
point.
So my point is that she finessed that hook in a way that I wouldn't been able to. Like the song wouldn't have come together without her voice, her tone,
Fucking
her delivery.
100%.
She killed it. So I'm saying in the same context.
Okay, wait. I'm saying as
The
an audience
potential-
member, my introduction to her. Nah.
I'm not talking about introduction. I'm talking about the song, bro.
Wait, nigga.
We're not introduced to Boiti, right?
Nigga, bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
My introduction to her is Lungelo.
That introduction is
Mr.
amazing.
Sharp. When I listen to her songs, so I'm walking in with like,
Lungelo,
with
yes,
Mr. Mister.
Yes.
Sure.
Sure.
When I listen to her songs, it's like,
Cool. But maybe that's not your target market, right?
But
100%.
Because she's fire.
No, 100%. 100%.
No.
Like 100%.
But
But my point with that was Uguti, it wasn't even about that whole thing. What I was speaking about is Uguti, with Uboiti, the potential for what she could deliver on a track for me versus what I can create with Rouge, I think would be stronger with Boiti.
And my
100%.
thing, my
And
thing,
That's why I would collab with
my
her.
thing is that
collab
I would
with
shoot Rouge.
collab with Reason.
Yeah, well, that's what it has to
reason
be.
it's him now.
You know what I mean?
Like that's that's why I can say it's okay. I understand because what you did with MJ Summers, that's your direction and getting what you want from
Sure.
there, and you can get that.
Keep in
same
mind,
thing
MJ doesn't
from
like
Boiti.
Yeah, because
more than you
MJ
can get it
doesn't
from
write.
Rouge.
She doesn't like niggas writing for her. I was the first person she allowed that to happen with, right? She writes her own shit. So when that happened, it created that moment on Mr. Mister, which became one of the before Closure. It was like the strongest song that people loved, right?
100%.
Sure,
and in terms of like, as a nigga relating to
The female voice on the
It's
track.
it's
like,
makes
yeah.
sense.
only song. Yeah,
That
bro.
Yabo, she's the only feature. So
Showcase.
the strength of that whole moment as the last song before the bonus tracks, like it summed up my Black Dog 3 experience, right?
Fire.
That wouldn't have happened without her there.
Fire.
I'm saying in the same context.
But her being there is you saying, "I want you there."
no, I
with
still
my
got the vision.
direction.
Obviously, I brought the vision to her and I told her, and then she did it and killed it.
Showcase.
Right? But that wouldn't have happened. Now, what I'm trying to say is with Boiti, what we can do in the same context and the same things, whether I write to a verse, Reason, whoever writes to a verse, right? It's gonna be stronger than what I'm gonna get with Rouge. Because with Rouge, she's gonna wanna sing.
Deliverance to her
thing.
I personally don't fucks with, not that I don't fucks with, but I prefer rapping Rouge than singing Rouge.
My belly rouge.
But at
belly.
the same time,
My
even
belly.
with rapping,
Fire! Fire! You see, even Slew has it there. Like, she does what she does. Just
No,
the
she's
album.
fire. Like-
just from that one album, she pointed her life as like, no female can touch her until somebody else comes through.
Yeah,
With
no,
that same heat.
If
Nigga.
we're talking
That
hottest,
same
if you're talking hottest rappers, Sharp, Rouge is there. No one's gonna touch it. 'cause
Sharp.
The pinnacle.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the strongest collaboration
For you.
Sure.
for me.
Yes,
Because I
yes,
can sing
yes,
and I can rap too, right? So I'm gonna get the most
From
out
Boiti.
of Boiti. I'm gonna get some Tswana raps.
Artists.
I'm gonna get some botch energy. I'm gonna get that thuggin' girl, that bad bitch energy from Boiti. With Rouge, I'm just gonna get like a samurai sword, and maybe I don't need a samurai sword right now.
Oh,
Because-
because you are a samurai sword.
No, because Rouge is also very like she's also incorporating dance in her music right now. So with her raps, she makes sure that like cadence is on point. Because she looks to Logic. She's mentioned that like her favorite rapper is Logic. I don't fucks with Logic.
Really?
And I
only
hear that
fucks with him
influence.
after he got divorced.
Even so, I just don't fucks with rapping fast for the sake of rapping fast.
Yeah,
Like-
he's
like
just a
Joyner.
flow rapper.
Yeah, she gets you in the fact that her cadence is so clear and she's so articulate.
Oh, yes.
But the difference between her and a Busta Rhymes is that Busta Rhymes is still gonna give you
Content.
heavy content. in
Content,
it. Not that she
yeah.
doesn't. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, see,
But I get what you're saying.
her trademark right now is the fact that
Packaging.
nobody's rapping as fast as she is, as clear as she is, with as many bars as she is, right?
And then she adds a sprinkle of dancing.
Yeah, now with that in mind, I don't like her beat selection at times. Also, Boiti, yeah. Because he's got the ghostwriting understanding, he understands how to make the product for Boiti. And I think that if we collab, I'd kill
Fire.
it.
Wait,
It'll
let's
just be
take
like,
it. Let's
get
bring
it.
it
yeah,
back, guys.
100%.
sorry, I thought we were playing a game. It became a whole like,
It's all good.
Yeah.
Let's bring it home now. Celestial Mind. O2 Artified. Lord Script.
no, fuck you guys. That's fucked up. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up.
Let's go.
That's so fucked up, bro. Yo, that's so fucked up.
People want to know.
Let's go.
Okay, I'd collab with O2
Hard.
because I haven't worked with him yet. I kill Celestial Mike because I've worked with him. So it's fine. It's
not personal.
Script. Yeah, I still need to work with him.
It's not
In the
personal.
leg.
It's not personal,
Nothing
gents.
bad.
Yeah. Just a young, flesh wound.
Let's go with the DJs. Teabag, Wobbly, and Brentano.
Oh, Brentano, DJ
Yes.
Brentano, yeah. Ooh, okay, he does house.
I don't know him.
You do,
I don't.
If you say so.
guys.
I kill
Remind
T-Bag
me.
because I've worked with him now.
Ah, back. No loyalty.
None whatsoever.
No, I killed Brentano because I haven't heard enough of his beats to know actually.
Also, he doesn't sing house.
I'd collab more with Wobbly because we don't have enough songs done.
Yeah.
We have joints, but we don't have enough done. And then I'd
Yeah.
shoot Teabag. Yeah, some shit that's...
Wobbly be on
That's
some
coming
vibes,
through.
dog.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
wow, dog.
Nah, Wobbly's got like... Wobbly's like a full-on producer, like beats
Like
like
now,
he's heavy
he's
right
doing
now.
the
You
most,
guys don't even know. Like,
Deep in the night.
Wobbly's doing a lot right now. Yeah.
And then last but not least, we go with the female.
Let's go.
Nepo Herd, Rhea Black, and Yashna.
Shit.
Unipa Maz.
How do you not know Nepo?
I mean, she's all over my timeline, but that's because I work so closely.
I
with everybody
would... I'd collab with Rhea. We've worked on the same project, but we haven't had like a song that's solid. And I think that we could do like a hectic track with Rhea. I'd kill Yash now because we've got joints. Yeah, we've got
You
joints.
get hanger.
We've got joints. And then I'd shoot Nepo because we still need to work also.
Yeah, I'd kill for a
kill
Nepo.
Yashna too?
I'm saying I'd kill for a Nepo and Manzi collabo.
Yeah, no,
I'd want to see that.
There was supposed to be a remix to her song. Do you know Soul Party?
Yeah.
The Soul Party over here. So
Yeah,
there was,
yeah.
Before lockdown, I was on a remix with that. So I sent in my verse and everything. Killer verse. Oh man, I killed that verse. But I hope it sees the light of day. Yeah, because it's fire. It's
Yeah.
Trick
No, I'm
is-
actually really happy that there's like quite a bunch of women like artists
Yeah.
doing the fucking things, and
Yeah.
they're not just out here just fuck
There's
off.
a lot,
Dude.
bro.
I just want to ask why.
What?
Why?
Like, why is she happy?
Because, bruh, I'm fucking tired of seeing dick niggas up on the stage sometimes.
What do you
know?
mean, dick
Offense.
niggas? When you only know family that performs.
other
Yeah.
niggas do you
So which niggas are dick?
I'm just tired of going to sausage parties, is what I'm saying.
So you don't like sausage?
I do, but like I'm tired of
Even women want to see more women at the party.
That's what that I'm saying, you know.
Because the clitoris.
I mean, like, slew. Relax.
Big fan, bruv. Big
What
fan.
did you say like
Big
that?
fan of the bean, bruv. The bean. Big fan of the
Manzi,
bean.
what would you like to drop for us before you go? Just a few bars and then
I
like
no
that.
bars. I'm gonna invoice y'all niggas now.
And then
Never.
Nah, I got no bars for you guys. I'm quite. Okay, I can't say this, but this cup is doing a lot for me.
My boy is
We'll
intoxicated.
Yeah.
forgive you. Just like give us like a young what's your next project? What's happening in the Manzi
What are we
world?
waiting for
What's
as
happening in
fan
the water
boys
world?
and girls?
Yeah, man. 2021 is going to be very interesting. I've got a lot of features with a number of artists that should be coming out next year. I'm also in a space where I've just finished the whole Black Dog story now. So it's moving on to an entirely new world that I have to create for people to enjoy. New,
Because he's light skinned.
you know what I mean? I could do like other shit now. So I'm in the space of like just living life right now.
Nje mhlophe ngempela.
No, that's just Mike. That's just Mike doing his thing. But I just need to be like living life and absorbing experiences. But I'm very much keen on moving into the R&B space. I was a singer before I committed to rap, so I want to show people that a nigga can sing if he wants to sing. So
Your heart don't stand a chance.
you know what I mean? I need to come through
we
with that.
can't have light-skinned niggas rule the world and sing.
Why would he
Because
reference another nigga's
that-
song?
Huh? No, because he talked about it and he was like, why is this guy doing what I'm trying to do?
He's talking about
I'm
Edison.
consequent
Shut up,
influence.
Mike.
Exactly.
Shut up,
What am I supposed to do?
Marco,
Hey, Slew, yeah, well, sometimes I just need some space from you. That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted.
Marco, leave
Umike
you alone.
Klana olated too much.
Hey,
Slow.
Marco,
I need some space.
you've hung out.
Olated too much.
They didn't get it. Don't
Oh,
tell
man,
me
it's
you-
gonna be a
Marco,
fun
you hung out
episode.
with your man crush today.
Let's say that. My musical man crush. My musical man
Yeah,
crush.
but olated too much.
Any words that you'd like to share with the fans, with whoever listens, and
Like-
Manzi himself?
Besides our fans and the regular people that listen to us, like, yo, guys, I've had so much fun listening to this guy, and I'd never say I'd miss putting you on to this artist right here and just like do the most, go listen to Black Dog 3, enjoy local music, and like have it in your heart, because like this is something that's better than international, because you can't really relate sometimes. But like right now, knowing Guti Lomchita lives 10 minutes away from me and he's making me feel some sort of shit. Yeah, well, it hits deep. So like just do the most, enjoy local music and keep pushing, bro. We're all together, Ubuntu. I'm me because of you, and you're yourself because of this guy's music.
Things will be co-host your culture swine, man.
Give me once a month.
Stu wants to retire, so we'll try.
What do you mean? I was on point today. I was a groupie today, but it's fine.
Okay.
Nah, but I also want to say just like thank you so much, guys. It's good to be back. This was a great episode. Yeah, this is home.
Hey, boo.
Yeah.
Manje podcast yako.
Hey, under wraps. What I gotta do for some cash?
Slew,
Yeah.
you want to drop some gems
For who?
for the listeners?
Black Dog, yes.
Facts. Yo, stream my shit on all social media platforms. I'm out there. Follow a nigga. Lungelo Manzi, no spaces. You know what it is. Boy, are we alive right now?
Are we alive?
Right now?
It might. Wait, just one personal note, nah. Black Dog, Patrice O'Neill. Thank you.
That's it. Like this inside joke, but
This was an inside joke
can I
sponsored by
just say
Swine.
one thing? Can I just say one thing? My relationship didn't come up today. Shout out to everybody!
Oh my goodness.
Wait, hold up. You got relationship problems, bro?
Nigga, every week.
What do you think I said? If an album had to be named after my girlfriend, I'd say Trauma.
Yeah. She a little.
So you probably know the answer to what you have to do for some ass in this bitch, right?
Yeah.
I've got a boyfriend, dog. Boyfriend. Party time. What do you say?
I'm so exhausted by this dick fest here.
Actually,
But anyway, no, guys, I'd just like to say thank you, Lungelo, for coming through. It's always great having you, and I wish we could have you more.
Bruh.
Yeah, guys, just stay listening to the Cultured Swine on RadioDR.co.za. Bye.
how we alive right now?
Okay, sure. RadioDR.co.za.